Yep, that's a good shot. Not what I meant. I'm actually editing that out probably. Hey guys, my name's Destry. I'm the Dramatic Ellipsis channel on YouTube. And I'm going to talk to you guys about sound. You may or may not know this. I might have mentioned it in a previous video, but I can't remember for sure. When I was in theater during high school and what I did do of college, I was a theater technician, so that means I was more on the technical side, meaning lighting and sound design. And our SGA homework is sound and what we can do and how we can use that to better our sound. So here's what I do, and then I will tell you what you can do as well that with my prior knowledge kind of makes sense. So what I do is I just have a laptop and a camcorder. And both of them record decent audio. You just need to be able to project your voice, which is what I'm doing right now. Projecting your voice is essentially you're yelling without yelling. It sounds weird, but it's actually pretty simple. I mean, it does take some practice to figure out how it works. But that's kind of what I do. And I just record like that because it's what I have. Do the damn thing. But if you have a microphone, which you could have a microphone I've tried using, I'm not a big fan of it because it was broken, is if you have Rock Band and you have a microphone, just plug that into your computer, you can use that. The quality is going to differ on how well the mic's been treated, and if you've got the Logitech brand or you've got the regular brand, all kinds of things will affect it. But you could use that, just set it up in like a mini mic stand or use something to hold it. Make sure you're not muffling where the sound goes in, which is the mesh area. It's pretty obvious. So that's something you could do if you don't really have anything. But if you have the money, you want to buy an actual microphone. Now, I would recommend watching the homework video or the lesson. Yes, the lesson video, because it actually lists off quite a few really good camera or microphones, and actually all of those microphones I've had experience working with, minus the boom mics or the shotgun mics. Depends on what you want to call it. They're basically the same thing, but a little different. It's really not a huge difference. So I don't know how those work. I don't know how to make them work effectively, but all the other mics, they're pretty simple. Just talk into them. The ones that Smosh Games do, they put it through their shirts. They talk with the microphone on their shirt. That one's a really good one. I love those mics, actually. They made a lot of things easier when I was in theater. And then there's something like that, but it's not as great, and I'm not sure if it has any practical use outside of theater. But you would put a mic, it would come up over the ear, the cord, and you would tape the microphone on like your cheek, and it's on stage is not that obvious because it's tiny and nobody's going to be seeing an up close of your face. And the cord goes down into a pack that you strap onto your belt or pants or something. And oh, oops, sorry. And those are really good microphones. But they are very finicky. And if they get wet, they're going to be screwed. Something that I learned that's still hilarious to me is you just put a condom on it, and it will keep it from getting wet. That's literally how my high school teacher and the professors at UVU, when I went, told us to do it. So that's what we did. I would recommend using those if you could get them and make them work, but that would require a lot more equipment. But if you're going to be doing on-the-move kind of videos, then that's perfect for you, I feel. I don't know why I'm talking about this, guys. Let's go over to what I meant to do. Sound. The main thing you need to worry about is acoustics. Is your room very echoey or not? Because if it echoes a lot, you're going to want to have the mic closer to you and talk into it at a more common voice, where you would talk to like somebody on the phone or that. Whereas if your room doesn't echo that much, you can put the camera wherever you want and you can project. Make it so that it's easier to be heard. Be careful, you might overpower them, like it'll be really loud and kind of deafen them. But you can fix that in post-production, where you just take the levels of your sound and lower them. And I believe you can actually, with most editing softwares, just clip it out so that, like, this part was really loud and lower it down. Oh, wait, there's actually a different tool you could use. You could also use Audacity for the same thing if you want to do your audio separate, then add it in later. But that would require a lot more editing, so keep that in mind if you want to try that. But what you would do essentially is there's a device that will set, this is the maximum I want the volume to reach, no higher than that. And if anything that goes above that, it'll just clip down so that it's at the level you want it to be. Now this can cause it'll cause more popping and might increase the static. It depends on the kind of vocal or not even vocal, the audio going through at the time. So that's something to consider. And so that's like what you can do if you have a microphone. If you don't have one, do what I do. Just make sure you're not putting it on fabric, blankets, etc. Basically, a desk, or what I do is I have a sketchbook that's, it's about that thick. Oh, sorry. Ugh. Okay, I'll edit that out. And I just set it on that sketchbook, and it keeps it off of my bed, which is where I do any audio recordings where you're not actually seeing me, because it's a lot easier for me that way, and I don't have the setup I want where I have a desk and a chair so that I can record, which would be the goal, but oh well. It's one of those things I'm working around, and I'll eventually get to the point I don't have to work around it. So that's kind of my sound experience. I wish I could just remember all the stuff and put it into a cognitive thought and then just say it, but my brain is fried apparently. So, that's what I know about sound. It's basic, it's kind of boring. I know I didn't do a video where I experiment with my sound, but I myself am confident in my ability with sound and projecting my voice that I don't need to actually practice my sound. I also have the knowledge that when I can afford to, I'm going to have my entire gaming setup and a microphone separate for recording. See, I know what I want to do with my channel. I know how I want everything set up. I know how I want my recordings to go. I know what I'm trying to do with this channel. It's just a matter of I don't have money. So I'm doing what I can with what I don't have. Do have. I have a crappy MacBook computer. I don't care if you're a Mac fan. I don't care if you don't care if you're a Mac fan or not. I don't like Macs. With the exception of art. I love doing my art stuff on this computer. It's a lot of fun, simple, what the computer's intended to. But everything else I cannot do on this damn computer. Oh, let's play this game. Nope, only on Windows. Okay, well, I'm going to play this game. Can I use a controller? Oh, really? All the controllers I'm finding require it to be a Windows. Really? That is dumb. And if you're one of the people who's like, well, Linux does it better than that, and you can still get that if you have a Mac. Yes, you can, but in order to effectively use it, you need to be smart at computers. I'm dumb. I just use programs. Oh, I want to play this video game. Steam. Let's see if I can actually play it on this computer. Cool, let's play that. Which I do have a game I will be playing as soon as I have a desk. Not a chair necessarily, because I can just steal a chair from somewhere in the house. As soon as I have a desk and can get a nice setup, maybe some soft lighting so you can still see me, but not really. Just because it's a horror game, and I have not played it. So that means all the scares, all the jump scares, all the psychological scares, whatever scares it does, will be fresh, terrifying, and you'll get to see my reactions, which usually it's like, I don't want to do this, 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 I don't want to do this. Except more intense, because I'm kind of monotone throughout this video, because I'm tired. I was going to edit a Let's Play I was working on, but I realized it's not that fun. Like, it's a fun game, and the Let's Play is decent, but to have that Let's Play be what it should be, what it can be, what would be the best, you need to have the two-player mode, and the two-player mode requires Windows. So I'm not going to be... Well, it doesn't require Windows. It requires the gamepad, which, unless I'm wrong and just somehow stupid, requires me to have a Windows computer. But it would overpower... But then again, it would overpower my computer in the first place, so I'd still need a new computer, which is what I want to get. A Windows desktop of some kind that's really good for gaming. Wow, this turned into a random rant near the end about stupid shit in my life. You know, that's not important really, though. My life may suck, I may have some hard times, but there are people who have harder times. There are people who don't really care about my life. And then there are people who care, but they're okay that I don't really think people care about knowing about what I just went brain dead. I know there are people who care about me, but realize I don't care about sharing with how I'm doing. Because I am very secluded when it comes to my emotions, my troubles, my tribulations, etc. Like, I have the thoughts. I'm like, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to say this. I need to make a video about this. But then when it comes to the actual execution, I can't do it. I am too much of a logical thinker for that stuff to work. It's the same problem, same reason I struggle doing Let's Plays that aren't story-driven, lots of text reading, or the multiplayer games I'm playing with my friends. Which, again, the one game I was talking about, I want to get the two-player mode as an option so that I can get a full Let's Play with just one of my best friends who is just as crazy, if not more so than me. Like, it'd be really awesome if I could get my best friend Brayden, but I'm not sure I'd be able to do that, but he would be my first choice if I could. And right behind him, it would be my other best friend, Josh Hughes, or Beanie, as we like to call him. Although I think I wear beanies just as much as he does now, but whatever. But then again, mine's only one beanie. He has a few. Whatever. Random stuff about me. Oh, God. I ramble a lot during these vlogs, and it's because I'm comfortable. I keep telling myself, you just need to get in a comfortable position, comfortable setup, and then you can have fun. You'll actually open up. You'll actually have fun. You'll actually do shit. And I just keep spacing it. So, you know, that's the end of this video. And I don't have an outro or an intro, obviously. I'm kind of dumb in that regard. I just say, oh, subscribe and like and do all the... yeah. Because I don't know what to do, really. So, if you guys have ideas for an outro, go right ahead and put them down below in the comments. Because I'll read through them and you never know. If I get a nice outro, I'll just be like, oh, hey, so-and-so gave me this outro. I'm going to stick with it. So that's an option for you guys. You know, comment. Do that. That sounds like fun. Maybe if it's a really common thing, every video I'll just, from comments, take a different outro and do that outro every video. Oh, that'd be fun. Oh, I like that idea. You do that. Start commenting below your outros for me. Do keep the language mostly PG-13. I mean, obviously, I swear a lot. I don't know how many times I've said fuck in this video, or shit, or damn. Actually, I think I only said damn like 3 times now. 4. Maybe 3. Whatever. So, I swear a lot, but trying to keep it PG-13. I'm going to try not to swear during my videos, but it's second nature, so it's probably going to happen a lot. I blink a lot. Man, this is kind of like the conversation. Okay, I'm going on tangents. So this is the end of the video. Comment down below outros you want to see or hear down below in the comments. Go ahead and like and subscribe if this was somewhat helpful. Or, you know, just leave a comment if you had any suggestions or things about this video to help. And thanks for watching, actually, especially to this point, because it was just a lot of rambling. Even after the editing I'm going to be doing in the next half hour or so when I finish it and upload this video. You know, I love doing this stuff, guys. I really want to be able to get to a point I can do this as a focus, as a living, so that it's like, oh, all I have to do is entertain people. All I have to do is be a role model for people. All I have to do is share stories. All I have to do is play games. All I have to do is this. Which isn't all I want to do, obviously, but that's what I want to be saying when it's like, that's all I have to do what I want to do. Because that's part of what I want to do, so I am so sorry, guys. I am on a tangent. Okay, here's the end of the video. I'm going to do I'm going to be Markiplier. I'm going to do Markiplier, okay? Okay? I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know Markiplier. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. The best, debatable, because I know everyone has their personal preferences. PewDiePie, of course, is the one that I'm thinking everybody's going to debate on that one. I like PewDiePie, but I don't know. PewDiePie's humor, half the time it just kind of seems off-putting to me, which is weird, because he's basically an over-the-top version of me. That's a weird thought. Anyway. I just forgot Markiplier's outro. Well, that does it for this video, and as always, nope, fuck. My name's Mark. Thank you guys so much for watching. Annotations below for other videos that I have done. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye! Oh, wow, I can't do that part. That was a bad outro, I apologize. Bye.